Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. And for this month, I'll be using the spread called the Diamond Spread, which intends to bring to awareness possible energies that might want to be expressed and manifested through you. And you have all four elements here in your spread, which is not usually very common. Usually there's a theme, but for you, you have the four, which can mean that you maybe your energies are a little bit all over the place. Maybe your attention is is scattered with all different aspects of your life right now. Maybe you're having a hard time focus. You're having a hard time concentrate and be really focused and attentive with one area, with one single area of your life, and it's giving you a hard time because there's many things going on asking for your attention right now. But as well, this can mean that you are doing your best. You are consciously doing your best to keep yourself in balance. This could also play out as you really trying to put that attention at play with all different aspects of your life, or at least um, trying to smooth the waters of what it's not balance, of what it's not giving you some sense of fulfillment or satisfaction. And you start the month really needing to listen, really needing to be receptive to the energies around you, really needing to connect with your emotions, with your waters. It's how you begin the month. It's with water, and it's the receptivity card or the Queen of Water. So it's really about you going inward and paying attention to what your emotional language is trying to tell you. This can be hard for a Sagittarius, especially because usually you don't want to lose time and you don't want to go inward. You want to go outward because there's so many things to explore. But now you're being called to just quiet yourself down and listen to your emotional body. Or maybe you are trying to understand something by the logic. You're trying to understand the solution of a matter by your mind and you're not getting any answers because what it's called from you is to be really receptive to what's going on around you, to observe and then to take it in, to let those experiences, those questions be filtered through your emotional self so you can receive the insights, so you can receive um, the answer you are hoping for in order to keep the balance within your life. And you have been really trying hard to use your mind, to use the control and the clarity and the sharpness of your mind to get there. The only thing you got was this deep fog in your mind, not letting you access that answer because you are called to go within and you are called to really let your emotions be be your compass guide. So it's about you, like water, being letting yourself flow, letting yourself be in the currents of life without trying to control or force too much the direction of it. Maybe you are trying to control your emotions. You are trying to control the environment surrounding emotional things. You're not wanting to let yourself soften down in order to understand what's going on. But in that process, you are losing the sight that in order for you to receive what you want, you need to listen for this first and you need to be receptive. Because many times we ask the universe so many things and we ask life so many things and we never get anything, and then we get frustrated and we blame the world and we think all of this is bullshit. But actually, how could the universe or life or any kind of situation come to us if we are resisting it, if we are not being receptive to what life is bringing us, because we keep trying to control. We keep having these tight ideas about what it is that we want, and losing sight many things of things passing us by, and we just denying them. So maybe you have been waiting for something, but you were not receptive. You were not fully receptive to receive it, receive the love, to receive the blessing, to receive the gift. And August is a perfect month to start working on that. So you can start to see beautiful results regarding this thing you're trying to receive, or this thing you're trying to accomplish. So the first card, and which is the main issue, the main focus in the beginning of the month, is really receptivity, or the Queen of Water. And again, it's about you letting yourself, surrendering to your emotions, surrendering to its language, and being really attentive, being really mindful of what they are telling you without wanting to resist them, without wanting to control them or change them, or put them in a different direction. It's just about allowing. So you are called in the month of August for a lot of allowance to emotional healing and emotional processing to happen. The unconscious energy working with you in this matter that you're not aware of is control. So you really are not aware of how much your mind has been depriving you of receiving this good love in your life, this good feeling of well-being even. And you are completely unaware and unconscious that inside of you there's this deep, 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 deep insecurity that keeps wanting you to control your thoughts, control your emotions, control every single aspect of your life, being really tight and maybe inflexible, and then being really angry and frustrated, being a judge of every single aspect of your life because you are not getting there. You are not getting to your goals. But unconsciously, what this is trying to lead you on is that once you quit trying to control so much, you will receive the right amount of structure you are wanting to achieve, but through the wrong means. So when you allow your emotional self to surface, when you allow yourself to listen to your feelings and to others' feelings. Maybe you are also very inflexible about other people's emotional energies towards you, and you are really putting this vibe or this energy of being cold or distance, because you are really in a distance from yourself, from your emotional self. But emotionally and unconsciously, your mind is creating this contained structure where you feel really strictly um, contained until you decide to allow yourself to open the arms to the universe and to the whatever you believe, and let things come to you so you can listen to what they're trying to tell you. So, month of August, don't use your mind. Don't try to force your mind to have the answers to what you are hoping to receive. It's not going to come from your mind this month of August. It will come from your unconscious mind. It will come from your dreams. It will come from your connection with people you love, and letting yourself be loved as well. And the outside circumstances that you are aware of is nothingness. So outside and externally, you are really seeing things going nowhere. And this is what is driving you to push forward and trying to control every single aspect of your life, because it's like those times when we don't quite see the light at the end of the tunnel. We cease to believe that there's something in the situation. We cease to believe that there's any possibility here. But actually, this card is really about understanding that in the clean canvas, when there is nothing, we have the potential to create anything. So it's really about, again, shifting your perceptions and seeing that Your mind is telling you that here there's nothing, there's emptiness, there's nothing to retreat on, there's nothing to take on. But your your intuition, your emotions, your feelings are trying to make you listen in a different direction, are trying to tell you probably that there's real something here. There's some real work that you can do here in order to fulfill something, in order to achieve something. So the answer is definitely if you try to meditate, if you are into meditation, the month of August can be powerful to you. You can receive a lot of insights through meditation, through the sleep state, where you just receive, allow again to receive um, insights from your feeling, from your emotional body. So do your best to allow things to happen as they are this month, because in the apparent loss of something, in the apparent uh, confusion state of something, there's always an opportunity. So maybe if you are lacking hope, if you are lacking inspiration, if you are lacking um, optimistic optimistic view of the circumstance right now, remember that in the nothing we can have, and we have the potential to create anything. And the support to this matter is abundance. And this card is about joining both different aspects of life that apparently are not friendly to each other, but they are very well blend. And it's about being as spiritual as physical, as emotional as rational. It's about joining apparent two different forces, the yin and the yang, into the single aspect as they are, which is the source within you. And that's what will create real abundance and real harmony, is knowing that you don't need to choose either side. You are as spiritual as physical being. You are both. And you are here to enjoy and to grow within both experiences because you are both. And the problem is when we try to create so much need to define we are one thing or another, we are creating this state of division and a split within our own self that creates greater states of anxiety, agitation, and feeling a disconnection with our roles in our lives. And so it's really about you understanding the abundance that comes from this place, the abundance that comes from you as being physical, letting yourself be an emotional, spiritual being as well. Because I think you have been more in the earth realm, you have been more in the physical realm, but you know there's something more. You feel that there's something more wanting to be expressed through you. And maybe you are resisting. You are resisting through your logic to delve into more emotional things, artistic powers, spiritual knowledge. There's something you are resisting here in this matter, but the solution to this division of your mind and your heart is really about merging both beautiful worlds, which we are innately. We are innately both. We are physical and spiritual, and we can never be one or the other without creating a state of alienation within ourselves and outside ourselves. So the solution comes from feeling that abundance, from acknowledging yourself as being abundant within yourself, having this infinite potential within you to create, to manifest in the physical realm whatever you wanted to manifest, but as well knowing that if you want to manifest that abundance outside, you first need to know what real abundance means to you. And if it's in a real connection, your goals towards achieving physical security right now, if your goals in that sense are out of fear, out of insecurity, out of projecting too much, um, all of your inward security on money, on finances, or if you really understand that money and finances and physical security is as well energy that we need to learn how to deal with. So either way, The solution comes from the recognition of abundance in your life, even if you're feeling like you have no source of abundance right now. You do. Inside of you, you really do. And the outcome of all of this, what this all plays out to, is playfulness. So, again, maybe you begin the month really serious, really focused, really trying to control so much of your own mind, of your own feelings, and feeling like I don't know which direction to go, and I'm so tired of not seeing any kind of prospects here. And then you end the month in this much more childlike energy where you just experience whatever is going on in your life with this playful attitude, with this joyful attitude, with this feeling of, you know, the world is your playground and you're going to have fun and you're going to have joy and you're going to find your moments of happiness and leisure because you are worthy of that. Because even in the darkest time, the darker times, and even when things are not going as you would like, you will still laugh a bit. Actually, this really resonates with your own energy as a Sagittarius. So, is you being this spirited child, having this spark of inspiration, this flame, this new baby flame coming within you, and spreading yourself in motion to find joy and find moments of entertainment and leisure in your life. So I think you end the month of August, I'm sorry, much more light-hearted, much more feeling that you can breathe, feeling that you can laugh, feeling that you can play, feeling that you can love, feeling that you can be innocent and free because you have this spark coming to you, this spark of inspiration that will probably come once you allow the abundance to come to you, once you allow the feelings to come to you, once you quit trying to control so much with your mind, and once you see the potential in the emptiness. And you really end the month in this beautiful, happy tone of wanting to play and create something. So, Sagittarius, I wish you a great month. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. And hopefully, we'll see each other next month.